Evening all. Hope all are doing good and enjoying our podcast and enhancing your knowledge on mutual funds and the right kind of investments. Okay. And by any chance, if you're not aware of all this information, maybe at least you are getting one basic idea. Okay. So today we are talking about the systematic withdrawal part. So till now, it's a very popular thing is the systematic investment plan, SIP. Okay, so most of the companies are keep on advertising like that, right? So there is a lot of benefits related to the compound effect and rupee cost averaging, and it's very flexible to the every salaried people. Okay, so now we are talking the systematic withdrawal plan. It's not only keep on we are investing, so we have the options to get the monthly incomes as well. Okay, in the mutual funds, right? So these are not the default features from the mutual funds. Okay, so we need to apply all those things, how we can implement those things. Okay, uh, fine. First, I'm sharing my screen. Let's see how it is working for us. Okay. Okay, suppose I'm taking the a comparison in between one FD and how this is working with the systematic withdrawal plan from the mutual fund side. Suppose I invested 20 lakhs. Okay. See, there is no condition. You need to invest the 20 lakhs. That is the minimum one. Okay. So how much we want, we can do either 10 lakhs or 5 lakhs, even 1 lakh also we can do. Okay. So according to that, the monthly withdrawal can be varied. Okay. Suppose I invested 5 lakhs and whatever I am telling for the 20 lakhs, you can't get that monthly basis. Okay. So we have the flexibility, how much we want, we can take it as the lump sum amount. Okay. So whatever amount we want to take it up, that also we will see. Okay. So suppose if I invested 20 lakhs, okay, so I can get the regularly every month 10,000 rupees by implementing the certain withdrawal option. That is the one time we are making the request over there. So every month automatically the 10,000 rupees it will come. So while investing only, we will take care of these things. Even first month also, it's not required. You need to give the withdrawal request. Okay. So suppose if I keep the same amount for the 10 years, okay, what is the returns finally I'm going to get? So suppose I'm getting the 8% of the CAGR. Okay, my 20 lakhs will become the finally 25 lakhs. In addition to the whatever the monthly 10,000 I am getting. So total 12 lakhs I'm getting, right, for 10 years. Okay, suppose if I'm taking the 10% returns, so that will become the 32 lakhs. Suppose if I'm getting the 12% returns, so that will become the 40 lakhs. See, we have the multiple examples, different companies, how they are given the returns over here. Even it is given the more than the 40 lakhs, 45 lakhs, 50 lakhs also out of 10 years of duration. Okay. So let's see that as examples as well. See, this and all we are talking for the your knowledge and awareness purpose. Okay. Once again, we are not recommending these particular schemes to you. As I informed in the different videos, right? Why we are not recommending in a sense. See, these and all we need to take the decision on the based on your people's risk appetite, goals. Okay. What is the duration? There will be various parameters we need to consider. It's not based on the just blindly with brand name or scheme name or just thinking the see this is given the good returns. So maybe last year it is given good returns, so I can take it up like this. Okay, this is not the case. So that's the reason we are keep on telling. So this is just for your knowledge and understanding purpose only. With the proper planning and all, you have to do with the as advisor whom you are choosing, whether with me or maybe whoever you are choosing. Okay, after consulting with those people only, you need to take the decision. If they are also suggesting this is good for you, so you can proceed with that. There is no problem in that. Okay. See, suppose if I am taking the ABSL, so in the sense Aditya Birla companies. So this mutual fund, if I am considering hybrid 95 fund, so initially we are invested 20 lakhs here. So monthly I'm taking the 10,000. Okay, so these and all the how the performance of that particular fund for each and every month. See, like how many units it is allotted for us, and for withdrawal purpose, how many units they have sold it. Okay, and here we are telling monthly we are getting 10,000, right? So that's the reason we are considering the minus 10,000 here. After that, what is our net amount? Okay, so if I'm taking the yearly basis, whatever the profit I got, okay, capital wise, right? That is the coming the 4,054. Okay, so here why we have considered this yearly capital in the sense, like since the withdrawal is happening, there we have the calculation of the see short-term capital gains and long-term capital gains. Okay, so since this is involved with the equity, okay, so this is the combination of equity and debt funds and other areas as well. Okay, since it is mixed with the equity, so what happens is the tax calculation is happening here. Even debt funds also the tax calculation happen, but the current thing we are talking about the equity related, right? So how the tax calculation will happen here? So suppose your total benefit per year, okay, it is more than 1 lakh, then only you need to pay the 10% tax. Okay, so maybe I will make the separate video. So how the calculation it will do. As of now, we will take the just general calculation. Okay, so if it is more than 1 lakh, then only you need to pay the 10% tax. Otherwise, you need not to pay, right? So that's the reason. See, first year I got the total profit of the 4,054 rupees only. So that's the reason you need not to pay the any tax over here. Okay, even second year also I got the 37,700. So that's the reason also you need not to pay the any tax. So this is what the benefit we are getting if you are considering the 10 years of the duration. Okay, but first year there is chances, since this is a very short duration, like since it is started with the 7/1/13 and so its duration is the around 8 to 9 months of time, right? So whatever the profit it is coming, so probably you need to pay the short-term capital fee. So that is considering as the 15% of the whatever the capitals, sorry, returns we got here. Okay. So anyway, whatever the 10,000s we are taking, right? So for that, there is no need of the TDS and all you need to pay. Okay. So first year only there is a little bit differences. I mean, depends on the which month you are starting. Okay. If it is a totally final, it is a totally 1 year, then there is no need to pay the anything. But in between of any financial years you started, so that comes under the short-term capital gains. Okay. So that's the reason the tax calculation will be different for the just first year. See, these tax calculations and all it's won't to do by the any mutual funds. While you are filing the tax only, you need to take care of this. Okay. So that's the reason only we are keep on telling the financial advisors help is required. Okay. So even if I'm taking the total returns, see monthly 10,000 I'm taking. So totally I'm receiving for the 10 years is the 12 lakhs here. And my 20 lakhs valuation has been increased to the 45 lakhs 63,000 change. Okay. So totally how much I got? 57 lakhs 63,460 rupees. This is one example. Okay, you can check it out different companies. Yeah, DSP equity also same thing. Totally we got the 63 lakhs above. Okay, and Edelweiss also more than 60 lakhs we got. Franklin also we got this more than 60 lakhs. SDFC also we got the around 68 lakhs. Nippon India is a 54 lakhs something we got. SBI also we got the so around 66 lakhs like that totally, right? Even Tata also we got the 61 lakhs like that. Even UTI also is a different thing. So it's a different companies we have the different benefits over here. Okay. So overall, what we want to say is the at least within 10 years, whatever the capital we invested, it is becoming the double, even more than double. We see in the examples here, and at the same time, monthly 10,000 we are taking here. See, if you want to, we can take up the 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 also. There is no harm at all. This is our money. Whenever we want to, we will take it up. Okay, why we are telling this 10,000 and also, right? So to save our income tax per year, okay, to reduce the income tax, that's the reason just we are considering the, this is the returns. See, suppose if you are investing in the banks, right? So maybe whatever the FD rates we are getting, accordingly we are taking up here. That could be either 7% or 8% or whatever it's maybe. Okay. So that way, when we are planning, right, even we are taking care of the income taxes as well. Okay, you should not lose your amount for the taxes purpose, whatever the returns you got. Okay, so that is the advantage it is coming when you are considering the financial advisors. Okay, so here, what is the additional benefits we are getting when compared to the FDs, since we are comparing with the FDC here, right? Let me stop my presentation, or okay, here only we will take it. See, suppose in between I want any kind of money. See, I thought 10 years I want to keep, but by any chance, maybe I need some money, right? You can do the partial withdrawal, whatever you want. See, maybe out of 20 lakhs, suppose 5 lakhs I needed, 5 lakhs I will take it up. Just if another 15 lakhs, the investment it will be continued. Okay, maybe if you want the same 10,000 only, you can draw, or maybe if you want to reduce, that is also we can do to consider the income tax calculation purpose, right? No, I want entire amount due to any reason, right? When you are withdrawing whatever the amount it is there at that time, you can take it up. Say, suppose I started invested in the 2013 year, in the 2014 year I want to take it up, right? So that time the valuation is the 21 lakhs change. So the 21 lakhs you can take it back, right? So if any tax calculations are applicable, that's we will do. That's maybe it is coming the short-term duration or long-term duration. Based on those things, the calculation will be vary. But you can take it up whatever the amount it is required. That's what is a partial withdrawal you can do, or full withdrawals you can do. That is the flexibility we have here, right? But if you're going in the FD, right, you can't take it up these kind of things. See, maybe I invested 20 lakhs. Suppose I want 5 lakhs. So first, what you need to do? You need to break it down, that FD. So if any premature charges is there, that charges you need to bear, right? Generally, most of the banks it is doing the 1%. Maybe very few banks they are not charging anything, right? So after that, you have to take it back that 5 lakhs. After that, another 15 lakhs you need to reinvest there. And what about the interest existed? Suppose they are telling 8% or 9% or maybe 6% or 7%, but you are not kept that money for that much duration, right? Either 1 year or 2 years or whatever it is required, right? Automatically, what happens? Your interest is also reducing there, right? They won't give that 6 or 7%, right? So maybe that will come to the 3% or 4%. So this is the comparisons you need to check it out whenever you are doing one kind of investment. So this is the best advantage coming from the this kind of SWP. See, for SWP there won't be any separate schemes in the mutual fund. We are selecting in the safety mode, so that kind of schemes one. Okay, where the risk is a little bit less. Okay, so this is the advantage coming from the SWP, like systematic withdrawal plans. The flexibility is the income tax side is also we have the benefit. Okay, and even TDS side also we have the benefit. And whenever we want, we can consider the partial withdrawals if any need is coming, or if a full of need is there, I want to withdraw the full amount also. That is also I can take it up. Okay, so where and all these kind of things we can apply. That also we need to understand, right? See, especially aged people or retired people, right? They want the safety of their money, right? And monthly they want the income. So these places we can apply this, or even I have the huge money like 20 lakhs or 50 lakhs or 1 crore, something like that. Okay, so generally we prefer giving preference to the homes, like we are constructing some houses, we are paying for the rent. See, is a rent, so is also you know the what is the problems, right? We don't know good tenant will come or not. If a tenant is vacating, what we need to do. Yeah, and another thing is the so sometimes the tenants also creating problems, right? Even the paints, the maintenances. So these are all the practical challenges. Okay, even though physically we are able to see the house, that is happy only, but at the same time you need to face all these challenges. Without that, it's not at all possible. You can happily maintain the house, right? If you are giving for the rent, right? And if it is you are staying in one place and your house is in different places, so what about tenants, getting of tenants and all maintenance things and all? How you can depend on the association people or maybe any other people? How much time you can depend on them, right? So instead of that thing, so now you can consider this kind of liquidated instrument. Okay, so almost equal to the whatever the rent you are getting here also you are getting. See, 20 lakhs thing, generally we are not getting any house, right? It's not a guarantee you can get the 10,000 rent also there. But here you are getting the minimum 10,000, right? That is, we are only fixing that. It's not mutual fund is company is fixing, you have to take this much. Okay, So it's a minimum rent, whatever it is possible, that's we are taking to consider our income tax saving purpose as well. Okay. So suppose if you are consider the 50 lakhs or maybe 1 crore, so at least 50,000 you can take it up. That is what the general rent we will get, right? Even if you are taking the 1 crore house also, right? So here no need to depending on the people, no need of the tensions. Simply you are getting your money every month, it is crediting to your banks, right? No need of the TDS as well, since we are considering the exact limitations only as per the TDS calculations, right? And whenever you have the whenever you want the money, that time also you can take it, how much amount you want within the investment you done. Okay. What are the other scenarios you can consider? Like suppose I have the huge money, like say 20 lakhs or this 30 lakhs and all, right? If I want to pay for my students, I mean my children's fees and all, right? Instead of every month I'm searching for wherever I have to get the money, simply you are keeping this amount side, like this kind of schemes, SWP concept. So if I want to pay the money monthly basis, I will withdraw, or if I want to withdraw yearly basis, that time only I will take the withdraw, right? So your capital is protected here. At the same time, it is increase a lot if you are giving the time period like 5 years or 10 years, this kind of a duration if you are giving. Okay. Capital increments also it is happening. So this is what the best advantage compared to the FDs. So majority of the people giving preference to the FD instead of FD. It's better you can give preference to this kind of SWP schemes. There is a lot of strategies in what are the other scenarios so we can implement. Okay. Hope for today this is fine. You are understanding how this SWP is working. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the session. So please do the subscribe to our channel and do the like and provide your valuable feedbacks and suggestions. Okay, and share with the your nears and dears as well, and help us to fulfill our mission. So mutual fund has to be spread across the India and to the our Indian people wherever they are staying. Okay, so that's why we are telling that is the worldwide also, and everyone has to start invest in the mutual funds. That's why indirectly it is helping for the India's growth as well, and at the same time our financial growth as well. Okay, to consider our financial freedom as well. Okay, once again thanks for your time. Thanks a lot.